I forgot to mention earlier on, the cover price of the Echo has gone up. It's the same price as the Guardian now, and I think this is quite a dangerous time for print media. And I think I can say this. I had a conversation in Robinson's News in Hevitree, and they used to sell 350 copies of the Echo every day or during the week, and now it's about 50 a week. So it's a completely different thing. This is the drama show on Fonnet FM. I'm Will 789GB, but just a little bit of reality, and it's the basis of a play of speculation in documental or documentary or forum theatre or a musical. There could be a musical about this, as long as there's a positive spin towards the end. I don't know. It just seems to be, so far, the musical has got an upbeat ending. Mostly. I think this is something to come back to. Anyway, print media, newspapers, they do seem to have quite a lot of negative copy about the mobile phone, social media, AI slop, all these things. But I think the real problems are to do with the format of the content, and it's not the content, it's the idea of a newspaper. Maybe it's not going to work in quite the same way that it has done. Robinson's News do a lot of food, by the way. They're doing more and more food, which is a really good idea. I'm sure that there's a basis there for something, and they will be doing magazines. But Exeter University do a study of tipping points alongside the study of climate, and the implication is that opinion will follow a positive tipping point, but there could be negative tipping points. There's well, certainly in the United States, there's an opinion going in another direction, so that's a tipping point. And my guess is that £3.50 could be the tipping point, at which point the income will drop because the sales will go just too low. And that could be true about the Guardian as well as the Express and Echo. They're both at the same price point, but they're similar stories. It might be the case. I think I'm gonna stop on this. Well, just to say there is a connection with learning. I think learning's about 20 or 25 years later it's later than music. When did news start? Maybe music moved online first, and then news, and then learning. But what the dates are, I really don't know. If anybody's got any clues about this, or can remember anything, it would be interesting. MP3 or text, WENOTNO on Twitter, or Will789GB, or various ways. The hashtag is RuinsHE. So RuinsHE is the Fortress University sometime later, using Kendal Castle as a basis for that. So if you got any thoughts about this, RuinsHE could be a tag, and you might say, well, actually, there's no problem. everything's fine with the campus model and the online and social media and everything else can just coexist with it, and that's the reason the newspapers rarely report on what's happening at universities. You sometimes hear there are financial issues, but there's very little reporting on why this is, or what alternatives are being considered, or what different plans might be. But anyway, all these things will come round again.